Welcome to the team call. Thank you guys so much for showing up. I really appreciate it. I wanted to kind of share my cruise experience with you guys because that's something that I earned. I spent a whole year working toward it through Beachbody, and it was paid for because I was helping people, which was pretty remarkable. And I'm already on track to have my 2017 trip completely covered. So I get updates in my email for that, and I wanted to show you guys that as well because I think it's super important. It's like one of the perks of our business, being able to travel. It's like a reward for helping people. Why would we not want to do that? You know, before I started this opportunity, I'd never been on like a true vacation before. So that was really special to me to be able to actually like afford it. You know, we had to pay for our travel, which was like our plane trip, but it was like $800, which was nothing. Everything else was covered. It was all inclusive. It was amazing. I just can't even explain how it feels to be on a cruise ship with like 6,000 other people and know that the company rented that out for us as a reward for helping people. Like the fact that we got like this, I can't even like put it into words how it feels because it was so amazing. And it was so surreal like the whole time to be there. But the coolest thing was that I got to be there with like 3,000 coaches that were just like me, you know, not obviously identical to me, but have similar goals. So it was really cool because you could totally 100% be yourself because you weren't being judged. Everyone there totally gets it. Like you wouldn't believe how many like selfies people were going around taking. It was like totally normal. Nobody looks at anybody, you know, weird, like, you know, you might in public or whatever, but yeah, that's obviously not the point. So next year's trip is puntacana2017.com. It's super important if you're serious about this business and you're serious about hitting Success Club to get on that wait list because you can earn that for free. If that rolls around next year and I'm on that, Bree's on that, Audrey's on that, because we're all registered, and you're like, wow, I wish I would have went, you're totally going to kick yourself in the ass. So I wanted to show you guys what they sent me already. So let me get to my screen here. Give me a minute to share my screen. So Beachbody updates us often to show the status of our earnings toward our next trip. So this, hopefully you guys can see this. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Oh my gosh. Shh. That's my dog. So they're letting me know that my Punta Cana trip for 2017, they're telling me because of Success Club points, 17 I earned in January means I earned $340 towards my trip already. February, I hit Success Club 13, which yielded me $130. January, it was doubled because that's how it works for trips. They double January the first year or the first month of the year. That way you can earn double cruise dollars. It's a nice incentive to be able to reach your goal. So total so far, not even including March, I've already earned $470. The cost of the trip, you know, excluding travel, is $1,000 or $1,200. So that's totally doable. Like I'm totally going to earn that for free. Like why would you not register, right? So I wanted to show you guys that because I thought that was pretty awesome. And the second thing I wanted to talk about today was social media posts. So I've been creeping your guys' Facebook pages a lot. What I'm looking for mainly are pictures of you sharing your journey and your experience. I know Bree does this really well. Alicia rocks this. Tess has been rocking this. Brittany, Anthony, all you guys on this call, Jen, all you guys rock this actually. Like I see your faces a lot, which is super important in this business because think about how many coaches there are and not even that, but how many people there are on Facebook and how much garbage is in the newsfeed. Like when we're posting things, we want our image and you know what we're trying to say to stand out. We want to stop people scroll because that's what people do. They just sit there on their phone and you know they scroll all day. So we want images of us because that's what people want to see. They want to see our face. And I don't think I've talked about that enough upon creeping people's pages, how important it is. Like I know we can share, people like to share quotes and things like that. And I think that's really awesome. But I think there's other ways to do that than just sharing like from someone else's page or just sharing a picture of a quote. Like I think you can share your face and like add some font with like an app. Fonto is really good for that. Phonto for adding text to images. Super easy. Like I use that one all the time. So you can take quotes, put it on your picture or your image, whatever, something that's you because it's your brand. Essentially your brand is not someone else or someone else's photos. So you want to kind of stay true to you on your page. All right, let's see. My note number 3. I think it's super important at this point for our team to get really clear on our whys. why are we doing this? You know, because this is the fun time right now with this company because it's summer, you know, summer's coming up. It's not summer. That's wishful thinking because I totally hate winter. Summer's coming up. So people are going to be coming to you because they're going to think of you because you've been posting about health and fitness. So you're going to come to their mind. So this is kind of where it's not as difficult, but in the winter months, you know, when people are like holidays and stuff, when it gets hard, like that's when we need to make sure that we're consistent and stay clear on our why, because it does get tough, I promise. And if you don't have a strong enough why driving you in this business, you'll give up easy. I promise you that. So get clear on your why. It needs to be something that almost makes you mad. If you see me looking down, I'm reading my notes because I have to do that because I can't stay on track. Not yet. I'm working on it. So get clear on your why. Let it be something that makes you like almost upset that you don't have that yet. And then let that anger motivate you to push you towards your goal to actually crush this business. I used to have this because Janelle told me this quote that she always used, which was crush this business or work until you effing die. And I had that on my wall in the beginning of this business because it's literally the truth. If I didn't crush this business, I would be working until I died. And when I say working, I mean like miserably working. Like I worked 9 to 5 jobs of like paper push. And it wasn't even 9 to 5. It was literally like 8 hours or more a day because they'd ask me to stay later and do other shit I didn't give a shit about. So super important. My current goal, I'm going to share this with you guys because I kind of have been like playing with it a little bit because as you know, when I first started, I did not live with my husband. I was super miserable in my marriage, as was he. So I wanted to live with him so we could fix those things. And through Beachbody and coaching, I have done that. So I do live with him. So once you hit that goal, like in life, I'm not used to hitting goals. And through this opportunity, we learn how to hit goals. And it almost becomes like it's weird because like, you know, you hit a goal and then you're like, now what? You have to think of another goal, which is something bigger. So my new why is to be able to fully support myself independently, not have to rely on my husband's income, not have to rely on any other ways of making money, like how I like to use Poshmark and all those kind of like selling things and whatnot. So through this business, I want to be financially stable and I want to support myself. And it makes me mad that I'm like drowning in debt. That makes me mad. Like that's my driving force. Like I don't want to have that stress anymore. It pisses me off. So I'm going to use that anger to push myself to go further and do things that make me super uncomfortable in this business. Number 4. So I wanted to go over a little bit on speaking to potential clients or challengers or team members or whatever you're searching for in your posts, because I have noticed I've actually been asking a lot for like screenshots of conversations that people have been having. And I see that when someone approaches you guys and they're like, hey, what is this all about, Shakeology? And people are like, and they're like, oh, it's this much and this much. And here it is. And here's all the generic information off the website. So I want you to think about when someone asks you, what is that thing that you're doing? I want you to think about your experience and how it's benefited you. And that's what you share. Like, we don't have to share the generic, this is how much it costs and this is that and that, you know, that's at the very end. But the whole point of sharing is sharing your experience and, you know, how it's benefited you. I think it's super important to make sure that we keep passion and excitement in our conversations with people, because, you know, they could be falling dead or flat, you know, and then we're like, why did that person not want it? They messaged me. Because it's not about buying, you know, it's about making sure that they know that we care about them. And the way we do that is by explaining how it's helped us and how it can potentially help them. Make sure you're always curious. Ask a lot of questions. Super important to get to the root of why people want to change, why they're looking for something more. That way we add that value to what we have to offer. And, you know, that's planting the seeds, building a relationship. Not every person we talk to, we, you know, close and make a sale because, you know, some people need more time and some, you know, timing is everything with that stuff. And the last thing I wanted to talk about for newer coaches and really anyone is making sure you focus on the 3 vital behaviors and not getting distracted with other things like creating, you know, your like page or making your Instagram pretty. The things that are most important in this business to succeed are the 3 vital behaviors. If you don't have those down, don't focus on anything else, But that once you get that down, then you can start working on the frills, which, you know, like websites and Instagram and things. Because I know when you come into this business, it's super easy to want to tackle everything because you see what everyone else is doing. You're like, I should do this, and I should do this, and I should do this, and I should do this, because it makes sense, because that was me. Like, you know, I got distracted by all the shiny things. But what's most important are the basics, because the basics build this business. Everything else is just extra things to play with after you've mastered the basics. 3 vital behaviors, you know, personal development, inviting people, and being a product of the product. Super, super important. Make sure you have those down. If you need help with those, please message me. I'm really working on being more available to my coaches. I'm still learning how to, you know, obviously build a business myself and help others do the same. I'm super passionate about it. I think that's one thing I don't lack. If there's any areas of, you know, things I can improve or I can help or I can do more of, like, I need you guys to tell me, because, you know, I'm trying to, you know, be honest and be open and help you guys reach your goals. And that's pretty much all I have for you today. I know I talked through it super fast like an auctioneer. That's kind of just my style. So does anyone have any questions or anything else you want me to elaborate on today? Otherwise, we are good. No? No, no, no. Okay. Well, if you have anything that you don't want to ask, you know, on video, you can message me as well. But it was super great to see you guys. This was a very quick meeting, which totally is fine with me because I'm going to go eat a bunch. All right. Love you guys. Have a great day. See you later.